And we are back reacting to your edits that you sent to me or my Discord server. The link is in the description to send all your edits. And yeah, without that being said, let's jump straight into the video and let's see what are the best edits and what are the worst. So here I am on my Discord server where you can send all your edits. This is the channel, this one rate edit video. This is a channel where you can send all your edits and I will rate in the next video. We're gonna start with this from Russell World Drivers Championship. Okay, pretty bad to be honest name, sorry. Okay, but let's judge the edit obviously. Please guys, don't send me the videos like these, but send me the link of the video so the quality is better, because obviously he is ruining a lot Discord quality. Let's see. Okay, I don't dislike the audio in the background, like the team raises and etc. Where when he's angry. Okay, it's not that is not bad actually. But the shakes are not synced with the actual music. It seems you added a CC here, but don't love it. The quality is very bad of the clips, but I think it's due to Discord, but I have to judge what I have, and so the quality is bad. Overall, obviously, you're rating on right motion. Suggestion, don't put this watermark. I know you must have this watermark in the free version, but you can simply make your edit until here, something like that, okay? So just leave the light motion watermark in a black point of the screen. Then you export the video, you import the video in free editing software like InShot, for example, that you can remove your watermark for free with an ad. So you import there, you basically cut the watermark and you are done. You have your edit on a light motion without the watermark. This little trick I used in the past. The shakes are not too good, to be honest, are just oblique shakes, very normal, very easy, too easy shakes actually. Didn't really love that much. Then the outro is massive long. Didn't like, to be honest, a lot this edit. I would add also a text, a CC as well here. There is nothing, so very simple edit. 5.5 out of 10 in my opinion. You have a lot to improve. Watch also the other editing reaction to know much more tips and tricks on how to make your edits better. And yeah, just send me the link of YouTube or TikTok or whatever, Instagram. But don't send me the actual video, that ruins a bit the quality, obviously. Discord. Next edit from Slovak Ball, let's see. What the hell? Okay. Not bad, actually, but there's something wrong, like... Alright. Alberto Nasca, best YouTuber. But either way, this is not bad. This watermark, this is my watermark that I did a tutorial about this watermark. I'm using a bit of a different one, easier one right now, but I used this one in the past, so if you want to check it out, the video is on the channel. There are some tutorials on the channel on After Effects on how to edit something on After Effects, so go to check it out if you edit on After Effects. By the way, CC, very solid, very good. Well done, mates. You use Topaz, I think, as well, but the quality is very good, very good. I would not say insane, but almost, you know, it's very good, very clear. Then here, you try to do a good thing, but then I will tell you what is the mistake here, okay? Wait, let's go ahead. That here, you zoom the test, you zoom the test, you zoom the test, okay? Until here. And then here is stopped. Here is not zooming again the text, which is really bad. And I didn't like this choice. That ruins a bit the edit, if I have to be completely honest. because if he was continuing zooming, would be a very good transition because the quality of the shakes is very good. But then there's something wrong with Twixtor for sure, because the speed of these clips is like crazy at some point. You know, it's like moving so fast because the speed is so fast. Alright, so make sure you set up correctly Twixtor. Actually, Twixtor settings are not the best because, in my opinion, I think everyone's opinion, let me know down below in the comments, it's too fast. Okay, it's too fast. Sometimes, you know, the maximum level of speed of this Twixtor is too much. So make sure you check it out and you correct it. Overall, it's a very nice edit, to be honest. Let's say the outro. The outro is very smooth as well. Really like this edit, to be honest. The text effect is good, everything is good, apart from these little tricks and tips. But for me, clear 9.5 out of 10, good music choice and etc as well. Very nice edit, Lotus Rock Ball. Continue like that. Next edit from F1 Studios, let's see. Light motion probably. Why is like that? It's converting short into long videos. I don't know. I don't think this text is... Okay, this is the Drive to Survive text. It could have been good. Could have been good. You're right a bit. Okay, it's just a looped version, okay, easy. What is that at the end? Alright, so... Alright, not bad. I don't like that you used, you know, captions from Netflix. I don't know if you have Netflix or no, so it is a bit like that. But if you have Netflix, don't add the watermarks, sorry, the captions on Netflix. Just add from yourself. That would have been very good. Better. It seems you have a CC, but it's not really present in there. You know, the quality is not the best of the clips and of the CC overall. I think you edit on a light motion. It seems so. So if you edit on a light motion, there are so many good CCs also for free, I think. That you can use, that are so much better, that I used in the past as well. Then there is one that is really good on my page. The link is in the description to buy all my editing presets that I used on CapCut, that I used on Light Motion, that I'm using right now in particular on After Effects. So make sure to check CapCut for sure. Sorry, to check Pape. You missed a bit the beats of these, for example, but in particular the next one. This is so much missed. The beat is so missed, and which is pain to watch. You know. Then overall is decent. You know, I like the idea of it. I don't dislike it, but then the outro is a bit messy. You know, look at that. You don't end with a clear fade out or something like that. Okay, so that's not the best. Overall, it's not bad, but it could have been much better. You know, I think it's a 6.5 out of 10 in my opinion. But could have been, with these little tricks and tips, could have been an 8 out of 10 easily, because the video idea is also pretty good. So that's a really good thing. Next edit for Dire Stupid. Let's see. Follow me on TikTok as well if you want to support the channel. By the way, I liked your video, reposted your video. Thank you, but I don't really care at the moment. Always muted. That's why I wasn't hearing anything. Don't really agree with what he's saying, actually. But it's another topic. We're ranking edits today. And oh no, why? Like, the outro is a bit... Like, the outro is good, but the... I don't know, but we're starting from the outro. I have to explain this. I didn't like this outro, to be honest. Like, the outro is good, but why this font, you know? You ruined everything. It was a very good edit, and then you ruined the outro, which, as you know, is still important for me. You could have get a better text, you know, better outro effects. The text is very good. Yeah, the text is pretty good. The animation of the text also is very good. The CC is not bad, actually. The quality, you could have improved this with Topaz if you already use Topaz. I don't know how you did this quality, because it's not the best, to be honest. So if you want my Topaz settings, by the way, link in the description again, on Pape. There are all my presets. This is obviously After Effects. Yeah, the quality is not ideal, you know, it's not the best compared to one of my edits, for example. I used this type of CC or something like that, and it was a bit better because I used Topaz. So make sure to use it. But yeah, the text is good, you know, is also the music choice is not bad, so pretty like it as well. Okay, so let's see the zooms actually. I like also this fade of white. That's making a bit of a difference, so very good. Well done. The zooms are not bad, just pretty simple, but still pretty effective. Okay, so can work this type of edits. Again, yeah, the outro is something to work on a bit, but overall it's not a bad edit. For me, it's a 9 out of 10. Let's say 8.5 out of 10, because the outro is important, guys. The outro is important, more than you expect, to be honest, more than you think. Believe me. And yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Not bad. You could have done a bit better. Again, use Topaz, very important, mate. Very, very important. To make your edits really blow up. By the way, we have an edit from, I don't know who. Didn't really see the name. And he's putting it on this format, but okay. From Izavlk F1.8, sorry for the pronunciation. Norris in the fastest car. We're going to discuss about the video after. It's not for fastest car, by the way. But okay. Let's make this loop, so. The text is not the best, alright? There is too much of a drop shadow, but isn't a drop shadow because it's like a stroke, but it's not a stroke. Like, yeah, it is a real drop shadow, but 100% opacity and just messy, to be honest. If this would have been like 20, 30, 40% opacity, would have been pretty fair, pretty good. But it's too much, too much. You should have done that. You should not have done that. Look at how much it is. Just don't add. Maybe it's another text, actually. Maybe it's another text that you put behind, which is very bad. You should not have done that, to be honest. That really kills the edit. The watermark is not ideal. I can't really see it, so for a watermark purposes, you should make that a bit more present, so they can see is actually your edit. Outro not the worst, actually, I would say. But I think the animation of the text at the end would have been better with a fade in, a fade out, and not with an actual like shake to the text. I hope you understood what I'm meaning. Good idea of putting Dutch flag in this. Pretty good. Dutch colors there. The music choice is not bad, but the zooms out are pretty messy. As you can see, Why zooming out? Alright, you have this type of layout. Then you go. And he's. Now I can't do that, but. You know, it's bigger. And then it becomes. My god. And then it becomes more lethal, obviously. You know, you have to make sure that the bars, the black bars are always in the same position, like, okay? So always the same aspect ratio and doesn't really have to change with the zooms. You could have just exported this edit in this way, then cut again to the smallest part, and so also the bigger parts would have been cutted, and so it would have been a better edit for sure. The CC there isn't a lot to improve. A lot to improve. Good idea of the team razors in the background as well. Say 6.5 out of 10. Could have been much better, just improve all those things I said. But yeah, not really, you know, decent edit, to be honest. Let's see this one. 1 minute and 20. Okay. We will talk about it later, as I said. I have still, yeah, I have something to say actually. So, right, is, you know, these ones are not my edits. Okay, it's not the edits I make. Don't understand these edits, to be honest. Can I say, like, they are telling nothing to me? Why should I watch 1 minute and 20 of these of Max Verstappen clips? Doesn't tell me anything, okay? Like, I suggest you to cut the F1 watermark, maybe to crop it or to blur it or whatever. Makes it a bit better. Yeah, as well, Sky Sport, you know, just try and cut them in some way. But overall, you know, it doesn't tell me anything, to be honest, and these are not the edits I make, and so these are not the edits I can really judge, obviously, but, you know, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't make any sense to make edits like these. Like, I wouldn't watch these. I wouldn't watch this. Maybe I would watch first seconds. And here, mid part, you know, not a single single text, not a single thing. You know, I expected a more engaging edit and etc. You know, just some clips with some of not even effects. You know, just bit messy. You know, the idea of making this edit. To be honest, not agree with you making these edits. So I can't really give a rate. It's also well done, maybe for the edit it is, but I will not judge this type of edits. Slovak ball again. I will not rate these ones. I already rated Slovak ball tonight. So we're going to do this one from Gridbox. Oh, it seemed to be Daryl actually, but okay. The effects of the text. To the limit. Peak film, by the way. Peak film, absolutely peak film. One of the best films I've ever watched, to be honest. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The text effect is not bad. I pretty enjoy it. Like, not bad. Hold on. Good. And yeah. But just the quality isn't there, but you get it probably on CapCut, so I understand why it can be in that way. Overall, I don't know. It's not the best, it's not the worst, you know. I think so. There's nothing really to have to. This is pretty cool, but I don't like that it blew up in this way. Just I would have liked a bit more a white fade, and that just disappears because there is the white fade. Would have been much better. The zooms are not the best. The idea is pretty cool. 7.5 out of 10 for what you have. Probably CapCut is not bad actually. Pretty enjoyed. I just noticed that I didn't have the headphones audio, so you weren't hearing any audio in this. I will try and solve in some way, but yeah, now you have also the audio of the edit. So let's see. Why is loading in this way? I don't understand. One overtake. Why? The shakes are at the end. Why? Oh my god. Okay, let's try and stay focused. The focus of the battle is of Verstappen and Piastri and Russell. Do you see Piastri, Russell, or Verstappen here in this frame? I'm not seeing them. Use keyframes to move your camera around. Easy peasy. Here as well, is not center the battle, okay? Just center it in the middle of the screen so it's clear, okay? What is the focus of the video? Because obviously we know, but now he's in the center because the camera of F1 broadcast is moving, and so obviously he's in the center. By use keyframes, so the center focus of your edit is always in the center of the screen. The quality there isn't, basically, and these clips are 144p. The watermark is not the best, okay? You could have done a bit better, to be honest. Maybe make it a bit, I don't know, but make it better. Just add a bit of a drop shadow, to be honest, to the text, and would be a bit better. Then these zooms are so fast, and these last shakes are just, I don't know, just some, I can't explain that, but just shakes, like moving a lot that doesn't make any real sense. So better these ones, even if you have to make them slower, and search for some tutorials on how to make good shakes on CapCut. I didn't really like this edit, gonna be completely honest, so for me it's a 5 out of 10. There is a lot to improve, basically everything. To be honest, watch the other edits to understand better what you can improve. Obviously, to note that the text is pretty good in this. Improve the outro as well. Improve the shakes. There are a lot of good tutorials on TikTok, in particular for CapCut. Add a CC, and the quality of the clips is pretty bad, so make sure you use very high quality clips for your edits. We are finished though. So that was the last edit for today. Pretty enjoyed the edits. Make sure to send your edits if you want to be ranked. The link is in the description for the Discord server. Thanks so much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel to see part 5, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers.